Tadparampariyaya vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya dhimahi Tanno guruhu prachodayate Om. Om Yoga Maharshi Dr. Swami Geetananda Giri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Om Puduvai Kalaimamani Puduvai Shakti Yogacharini Ammaji Meenakshi Devi Bhavanani Guru Mata ki Jai. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, Swagatam, Vanakkam, Shubhrapad, Shubdinam, Buongiorno, Buonasera, Buonanotte, Huya More, Boreda, Kio Ora, Salamat Pagi, Ayu Bovan, Ayushman Bhava. Such a pleasure to once again be with all of you live after a very, very long time. Yes, we have all been very busy. During COVID, we all had much more time to interact virtually. Nowadays, we can have more time to interact physically in person. At the same time, I feel that it is important to reach out to so many of you who are across the seas. We may be separated by physical distance. We may be separated by geographical boundaries. Yet, we are all in essence one. Whenever anybody asks you, how old are you? Don't limit yourself to your chronological age that is determined by the day you were born on this planet. Expand your horizons and realize that every one of us is filled with energy. We are energy beings, and that energy in each and every one of us is as old as the Big Bang itself. So when anybody asks you how old you are, you can tell them, I am as old as the Big Bang. What a great answer that can be. Why is this important? Well, we are in a very important period of time in our beloved country, India, Bharat. We celebrate this as Navaratri. And Navaratri implies the 9 nights of the Mother Goddess. The number 9 signifying the energy of Ma Shakti herself. And we are today on the 6th day of this 9-day celebration that culminates on the 10th day known as Vijaya Dasami. The first 3 days are days that are special or nights that are special for Ma Durga. That energy which is courageous, that energy which is powerful, that energy that can break the shackles of all the obstacles that are holding us back from being who we must be. So the first 3 days are for Ma Durga Devi. The next 3 days are for Ma Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of abundance, the goddess of prosperity, the goddess of success. And then the final 3 days are devoted to Ma Devi Saraswati. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha is how we invoke our beloved Ma, our mother, the divine mother of all. The 10th day, at the end of the 3 sections of 333, which is why in Yantra we have the 3 minor cycles, and they all come together ultimately into 9 cycles that make up the complete 81. The 10th day is Vijayadasami, a day where the Mother Goddess is victorious over the demonic Asura forces, the negative tendencies that pull us down through the Shatripus, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, that pull us down from being human, that make us subhuman. The Mother Goddess, in her benevolence, destroys the ignorance, the darkness, the dullness, and enables us to grow into that radiant effulgence, that luminosity that is who we truly are, that light, that Jyoti. During this time, along with many of my very dear ones, we are offering different programs, both online, hybrid, and in person. Yesterday, on the Mahapanchami auspicious day, along with my dear Yogacharani Anandi Mary Cecil, we inaugurated Sannidhi, the sacred seeds of yoga. It is a new offering that Anandi and I are giving to the world of yoga, where transformation and transcendence manifest in tune with tradition. Tradition, transformation, transcendence. It all comes together. Anandi is an amazing educator who has an amazing impact on so many lives. And I'm pleased that together, our combination of Ananda and Anandi can take this forward so that especially the youth of our world can benefit. We were blessed by Selvamurthy Sir, Rajiv Mehrotra ji, Dr. Kashinath ji, Sridharan Sir, and so many others yesterday as we began this journey, Sannidhi, the sacred seeds of yoga. We will be offering different programs which will initially be online, then will become hybrid, and then will be in person. Along with these offerings of Sannidhi, my dear Nilachal and I are from Vijayadasami, October 2nd this year, falling on Gandhi Jayanti. We are going to be beginning a 52-week training program in the Gitananda Yoga Chikitsa. Swamiji's teachings through his yoga step by step and the Yoga Chikitsa have so much to offer for us modern human beings who are seeking health and happiness. Swamiji used to remind us, health and happiness are your birthright. Reclaim them through yoga. Moksha, Mukti, Kaivalya, Nirvana is your goal. Attain it through yoga. And hence this effort by Nilachal and I is going to try to give to all of you a beautiful structure of Yoga Chikitsa, moving from disease to ease, from illness to wellness, through the marvelous life-transforming teachings of Rishi culture, Gitananda Yoga. As you already know, we have different programs going on at ISCM of SPV, our PG diplomas, our PG certificates, our master's programs that from this year are also being offered in a hybrid mode as well as the full-time in-person mode. Yogacharani Deepika and I just completed last night an amazing program of 28-day Prana Chikitsa that was offered to the seekers through the World Yoga Festival that is so beautifully run by Ram and Sonali Banerjee in the UK. It was marvelous to listen to the transformative experiences of all our participants. Deepika will also be starting soon the new batch of her 2-year teachers training in Gitananda Pranayama. We have numerous programs offered by Sangeeta as part of the Gitananda Nada Yoga sessions that are giving so much to so many. Kalavati and I continue to offer deeper Gitananda sessions. Our Anandi in Cyprus is beginning a very beautiful sadhana program which will look at the yoga step by step of Swamiji with very active sessions. Yogacharini Niraimadi in Australia is continuing the yoga step by step program. Of course, Deepika and I are also going to be offering a Hatha Yoga program where the syllabus that Ammaji has given us with 12 different types of sets of practices, starting with Samasthiti, Loma Viloma, the Hatenas, are going to be offered over a period of a year for those who wish to have that type of sadhana. So much is happening. And I hope that all of you will take this opportunity to join us and benefit. Another very important concept I would like to share today is something that troubles me a bit. Even yesterday, my beloved Anandi in her speech during the inauguration of Sannidhi mentioned that she first came to know of me as the gangster yogi. I think the gangster yogi has become a bit cooled down these days. You know, I am trying to control that gangster yogi part, but at times, this drive in modern times where we all want to standardize yoga. There's a lot of this coming up in so many forums. We need to standardize yoga, we need to standardize yoga, we need to standardize yoga. I'm sorry, but no, we do not need to standardize yoga at all. Then Dr. Ananda, what do we need to do? We need to set standards in yoga. We need to set standards in yoga. Setting standards is different because setting standards is finding the highest excellence that is possible. When we want to standardize, we are bringing it down to the bare minimum which everybody can accept. And standardization is putting yoga in a box so that we say, just this is yoga. And if you know this much, you are a yoga teacher. If you know this much, well, you are a yoga master, yoga guru, realized saint, or whatever you want to be. That is standardization. And this is often driven by modern medical research in yoga, where they say we need a standardized yoga therapy protocol for diabetes, hypertension, cancer. Well, my answer is you find me a standardized human being. There is no standardized human being because every human being is inherently different. Our fingerprints are not the same. Our iris prints are not the same. Our genome is not the same. Yet, we forget that we need to look at the individual and not the disease. William Osler, the father of modern medicine, said, "The good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the person who has the disease." This is the basis of all Indian healing traditions. All Indian healing traditions have always addressed the individual and not the disease pathology. This is why yoga therapy is not finding a protocol for a disease, X protocol for Y disease. That is not yoga chikitsa. It is understanding the individual. It is a personalized approach where the diversity of the individual is respected. The diversity of the individual is valued. And the individual is treated with love, dignity, and given the autonomy of choice. That is the yogic approach. So we need to set standards. And my argument is that we in India, which is, well, the fertile soil from where yoga has sprung, We need to be setting the platinum standards for the world, not adopting somebody else's standardized standards. The more we go into yoga, the more we will start to understand we are all one when it comes to the energy. The energy in each and every one of us is the same. The prana is the same. The atma is the same. That consciousness that comes through us, the Ishvara, the Purusha, that is the same. Yet at the same time, we are all different also. We are different, yet we are the same. And that is why we need to celebrate diversity. Celebrate diversity. That is the yogic approach. Not standardize everybody and give them a standardized protocol that puts them in a box. Anything in a box is usually dead. Living things should not be put in boxes. You'll kill them. Yoga is a living entity. Yoga is a living tradition. A living tradition that has diverse parampara, diverse lineages, and every living tradition of yoga contributes to the greatness of the river of yoga itself. Let us not reduce yoga to only the techniques. Let us not reduce yoga to only the philosophical, intellectual gymnastics. The philosophy without practice is useless. Practice without philosophy is also useless. We need to bring both together. And this is something that each and every one of us who is blessed and fortunate to be in the field of yoga must realize. We are the ones who have to take things forward. And for that, this period, the period of Navaratri, is a period of churning. Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati energies are churning everything. There will be turmoil as the negative is made to subside and the positive will grow and glow. Let us invoke this beautiful energy of the divinity in the form of Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Om Namostute, Namostute, Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Lakshmi, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Lakshmi, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Lakshmi, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, Jai Shri Lakshmi Namostute, Jai Shri Saraswati Namostute. Om. May the Divine Mother enable us to move from ignorance towards knowledge and the light. May we move from despair, from dejection to satisfaction and joy. May we move from ill health to wellness and ease. And may we move from the subhuman to the human, to the humane, and ultimately manifest the divine potential that is there in each and every one of us. Happy Navaratri. Be blessed, be a blessing. Let us all grow and glow in yoga. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om